Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all alright. Martin here. So this is going to be a Christmas wrapping present video. As you saw in the haul, you saw the boxes of jelly babies and all sorts. There we go. So they're a stocking filler for my mum and my stepdad. Got my scissors, tape dispenser, ribbon, got all my ribbon, my ribbons, Christmas wrapping paper, and the cello wrap. I love this cello wrap. Right, so let's wrap these up. And so while I'm recording this video, I have just recorded a Christmas decorating part 3 or part 4, and that's part something, decorating my landing. Because I did say through the week that I'd be doing part 1, part 2, part 3, part whatever, decorating my house for Christmas. But I've done so many part 1, part 2, I forgot what part we're on. But I thought I've uploaded the video, but I haven't yet, but I will do. I've recorded it, but I just haven't uploaded it. So, yeah, this week, especially today, I'm uploading quite a few videos this week. Oh, look at that. That's my fancy wrapping, not wrapping, my cutting. We'll sort that out. And still, do I need to put you down a bit? Just a bit. What I do, just put like a little bit of sellotape on the. You see what I'm doing? I think tape it to the box. That's, okay. Just for an easier life. Bring that round. I'm so glad I finally brought a tape dispenser. So many of you guys were like saying you need to buy one. It makes life so much more easier. It really does. Right. I'm just going to tip this up now. Just going to. I just realised I'm missing I'm a Celebrity. I can always watch it on catch up, so it's okay. No need to worry. Okay. The art of packing, not packing, are we? We're wrapping. the art of wrapping is you kind of sort of work with the paperwork with what you're wrapping, if that makes any sense. Just gonna cut the, it's got a few like jagged edges. Not that it matters. Okay. Just going to take these little bits down. So I don't like any little bits like poking out, because I think if they catch, then you know they're going to rip open. You know what I mean? One little bit on there. There. By the time I give it to my mum to open, an hour later, she'll still be there, like trying to unravel it because there's so much sellotape on there. So just here where I folded it over, there's still like a little bit of space. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of sellotape on there. Not a lot, just so it doesn't. Right. Okay. That's the bottom of the boxes. So just push those down. Fold those bits up there. Let's bring a little bit. Let's fold those up. Just going to trim that little bit off there. It's folding over a bit. Right. There's a little bit overlapping here, which I've just caught my finger on. I'll just tore it, so I'm just going to sellotape that bit down. Right, pull that up. A bit folded over. There we have it. All done and dusted, he says. There's a little bit poking up there. I'm just going to sellotape that bit down. I do go to town with the sellotape, I must admit. I do go to... Right. Comes the cello wrap. Okay, so I'm going to push that back a little bit. Okie dokie, karaoke. Ah, brilliant. That is not even a touch, that is it? Oh, brilliant. It's gonna... Yay! There we go. But I will save that though, I won't get rid of it. Let's start again. Right. And again, I just say, if halfway through the video, like if you see me go like that all the time, I haven't gone crazy. It's just that I get Facebook notifications come up, and so I'm just clearing them, if you know what I mean. Right, let's do this. Just making sure I'm cutting just the cello wrap and not my mum's bed quilt. It's where it does come in handy if you've got an art room or just a table, really. Right. I did pick. Right, so I'm going to go with this ribbon here. This one with the gold snowflakes on. It's got so yeah, it's red with gold snowflakes on. Probably don't have, yeah. Right. So I'm struggling with the sellotape, but they've sellotaped it down, which I can understand because they don't want it all coming out. Right, I'm just going to pull it all off. I'm just going to... There we go. I'm just going to... Because we're going to be there all fucking day otherwise. Punt's arsing about with it. Yeah, they put sellotape on it, obviously to keep it together. Sorry for my swearing, I do apologise. I'm just gonna, I can't get that fucking sellotape off. I'm just gonna cut the bloody thing. There we go. Cut that off. I'll be there all fucking day otherwise. Piss arsing about with it. Right. So got all the ribbon. There we go. I've got all that. There we go. Right. Obviously we're not going to use all of it. I never bother to wrap my ribbon up again. I always keep it loose and I just chuck it in the bag. You know, yeah. Right, so let's... Right, chuck that over there. Right, and here it goes. wondering if it is there. I was going to try this. It's going to fall over. What I'm going to do, right, I've got a plan. So I'm going to stick, I'm hoping this will work. See what I did there? It's going to go down as one of those bloopers. I'm just getting sellotape and I'm just going to like turn it over, double side it. There we go. I'm just going to pull it on the back of the sweets. I'm going to squeeze them on there like that. I'm just going to do the two because I've just had another idea of what to do with, yeah. And are we still recording? Yes, we are. Oh, jolly good. Right, here we go again. Right, so I'm just going to grab all this up. Get my ribbon. There are little bits that are sticking out, but I'll fix those up in a minute. I'll bring you back in again so you can see what I'm doing. And do a little bow. Just put that out a bit. There we go. I'm loving this ribbon. It's brilliant. There we go. We'll just snip a couple of end bits off. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I just went to go and switch the radiators off because I'm absolutely sweating my arse off. I don't think there's any. Oh, it might be just there. I don't think there's many opening bits, you know, just that little bit there. Okay, so and that is one stocking filler, believe it or not. So there we go. I should have just done that in the first place, just picked it up instead of farting around with the camera. Whoa. Okay, and with these munchies here, okay, which featured in my shopping haul, just going to make, it's really easy, like a Christmas cracker, make it into, yeah, into a Christmas cracker. So just going to basically get the tape, there's a bit of fun, you could like probably do this with the kids so they look like they've got a right. So what I was going to do, like with the to make it into a Christmas cracker, it did fit with that other little piece of paper I had, but the end bits that I was going to make, you know, the end bits of the Christmas cracker that you pull, those bits wouldn't have been long enough to put the ribbon on, so that's why I got another longer bit. Right, let's start again. Rolling this up. So, okay, yeah, so we've got enough on there to, right. I'm just going to use 3 little bits of sellotape. Just tape those down, one in the middle, and then at the end. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze these. And what I will say is when you do squeeze the ends of them, just be very, very careful that you don't obviously rip the paper. What? No, I said that. That'd probably happen. Okay, so I've got my gold wrap. No, it's not wrap, is it? It's ribbon. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me tonight. So I've got my gold wrap, ribbon, gold ribbon. There we go. And we just tie it, there we go. And then we'll tie it again. There we go. See? We've got the gold ribbon. There we go. So it looks a little bit like the Christmas cracker. Like I say, when you tie the knot tight so it doesn't come off, but not go mad that it ends up ripping the whole paper. I'm just going to trim those off a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to do it at the other end. We'll just scrunch the paper down a little bit. Oh. see. Okay, so we get the ribbon again, lovely gold ribbon. Scrunch that. And then it's up to you if you want to do. You could do a bow. I'm just doing a double knot. Ooh. There's a little bit there that doesn't want to play. I'll just put that round and then just pull that. Okay. And then double knot so it doesn't come undone. Okay. Let's trim those off a little bit. And there you have one. It's cute and you can do this, it's just a bit of fun. You can do it with the kids for their stocking fillers. It's super easy, you know. But yeah, also if you're on a budget, you know, and you can't really like spend loads on people, then just, you know, just get some chocolate from the pound shop or anywhere for £1 or whatever, and then just wrap them up like that. Yeah, it's all fun. Right. Okay, so to my last present is the calendar I bought for my mum. Like, this is not just her present, it's just part of her present. I got her a nice big fluffy winter coat for her birthday. I can't remember if I showed you guys, but it's wrapped up, so okay. I was really lucky because this was the last of my wrapping paper. I ran out, so I was up, but it would have been alright because I got other wrapping paper anyway, so. Look at that, perfect. This is playing up. So I might have to trim. Down a little bit so you can see properly. The calendar finishes here and I've got all this bit here, so I'm just going to trim a little bit off, so I really don't need all this wrapping paper. Okay, there we go. And I'm not going to chuck this away, these little bits, because they might come in handy for like little presents, you know. You never know. Should really do this on a table. But luckily I haven't cut anything that I don't need to cut. Okay, that's better. So if you ever, like, halfway through, like, you reeled out like loads of paper, loads of wrapping paper, and you think, oh, that's way too long. That looks too much for that present. So then you cut it down to the size you think it's gonna, you know, but then it ends up being too short. If that made any sense. Right, okay. So let's take the middle bit and the end bits here. Okay. Folding these bits here. Okay, what I like to do is just cut this bit here. Because when you fold it over, you get all the bits sticking out. Just going to stick those little bits down as well. So they don't keep moving about. Pull that up. Yeah. Still got some little bits sticking up. I can't, it bugs me. I don't know why, but it just does. Like when you've got it all wrapped and then you've got all like these little flicky bits like sticking up. And obviously you want to leave some bits for them to be able to rip open, but why does also a bit curled up. I've never really actually well, I've told a few people, but I've never actually said it on here. But there we go, all wrapped. Okay. But every Christmas, even though it is a lovely time, well, for everybody. So, oh yeah, all wrapped, by the way, all done. It's a nice time. I absolutely love Christmas, and I know Christmas isn't the same as it used to be. You know, all the magic's gone out of it, and it's like more for kids and stuff. But I still like to enjoy it as much as I can. You know, I get enjoyment of like wrapping presents and all different things. But over the years, I've like come to terms. You know, I've dealt with. You know, I don't get sad about it anymore. But it's 31 years to the month that my real dad passed away. My real dad, George, he passed away at 60 years old, and I was about 9 when he passed away. Obviously, I was gutted. I was, you know, but it took a really long time to get over it. But no, I'm okay with it now. I don't, you know. I put like a tribute up on Facebook the other day, the song Dance With My Father by Luther Vandross, and just said, hey, oh, here Dad, this is for you. So yeah, I lost my dad around about Christmas time, and I'm cool about talking about it. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. But it was like a little tradition that I did every year as a kid. And every year I used to unwrap my Christmas presents, but the way I did it, I would always start with my mum's first, and then my nan, and then my auntie, my cousin, and it always be like that every year. Because my mum and my real dad were in together for a few months. I was a couple of months old when they split up. But I had a brilliant upbringing, you know. And I'd stay with like my dad, like sometime in the week, holidays and stuff, and at the weekend. Always having bacon sandwiches, and you know, on a Sunday, like, yeah. But that was always the tradition. I think it was, I don't know, like I can't think of the word, but yeah, every single year, every Christmas, because my dad would come round sort of last minute. He didn't like really big crowds, or you know, he'd wait for everyone to go, so it was just like me and him really, you know, and mum. And then he would give me my present, and you know, so yeah. But I remember every single year when I was a little boy, that's the thing I used to do all the time. It was always my mum's present I'd open first, then it would be my nan's, then my auntie's, my cousin, then my sister's, and I'd do that every year, and I felt like I had to do it. And then like through the years, you know, you lose people. You know, I've lost, you know, a few people, my auntie, nan, and you know, and stuff. But you know, we all do, you know. But yeah, I remember that one year when, like, it's not about the presents, it's not about that, but you just, I don't know, it's like, it did feel kind of weird, you know. It's just, I don't know, it's little things, you know, like when you get Christmas cards from people and they put their name and their husband's name, or you know, their partner's name, their wife's name, and then one year you get the card and like the partner's passed away, like I think I mentioned in my videos, my friend Wynne, and she lost a couple of years ago, her husband, and every year would get a card from her and her husband, and then one year would get a card, it's just her name on it, you know. It just, yeah, kind of, yeah, it's weird, but it's one of them things, you know. But no, I just thought I'd share that little tradition thing that I do every year. But it's what's funny now, because